music under EDX in 1997, so it's a couple of years ago. But actually I had a project called Lupa, which I was releasing already in 96. It was kind of a Latin house program. It was like really big because I used to sample from Dirty Dancing back then. And it turned out like one of the biggest like Latin house tracks in the late 90s. I switched to EDX in 97 music. But technically I started to produce already like 94, 95, 93, but still like home, like very low key, just like following like my passion for music. Actually, I was born and raised in Switzerland from Italian parents. I feel actually I'm Italian, but I'm Swiss as well, so you choose. It's interesting, you know, I like living very close to the airport and producing my music in a very small studio. Like no one would like ever believe that would be a music studio. It's fascinating to be producing music, to send it out to the world, and like you start to travel all over the world on your music. It's like something really fascinating. I was like having my first radio show in '93 on a Swiss local radio in Zurich. I did this for a couple of months, and then I had a next try like in 2002 on another local radio, which was called Club Control. I also used to have a record label called Club Control like that. But I switched to I had a third try now with no excuses. Like I'm now on episode 130 and it's like different because it's like a weekly recorded radio show. It's aired in more countries, only like a single city or something. It's very interesting because I have like to force myself once a week to get into music, try to get fresh new beats. I'm really happy with my show, and I feel like the name No Excuses is something like very close to myself because it's the way I'm like always trying to move forward. I'm like always trying to be very straight, not always coming up with excuses. And I don't like it that much. But yeah, it's a very, very, very nice journey actually. We're on episode 130 right now. Speaking about the Excuses Chant contest, actually that was like an idea we had like earlier this year. Have like something like an incentive, like a contest for the fans which are following the radio show, following me and showing up at the shows all over the world, showing a lot of love for my music. So I was like, let me give something back. So we have built this No Excuses Chat pizza contest for my European weekend, like a week ago. And we choose a guy from Holland. He was like, he recorded a video, a 50-second video, where he played a track that he was inspired to produce based on my music. It was a really nice experience because we were like people traveling the whole weekend together, and the whole office was traveling, all my clothes, like internals. So we had like cool experience with the fan, and he was like really speechless. He was like overwhelmed, and he was like just, oh my god, what's going on?
So you already chose a winner?
Yeah, we already have it. Actually, I'm very close to Ashlyn's team, working with them since the first day. Actually, my record company used to release the first big Avicii track, which was like Tim Berg, Sea Romance. So since then we work together and we're friends with the management. And so I had this opportunity, like, hey, try to work on a vocal. And I technically really like country music because I really like the approach to the songs, how they write the songs, how the melodies are. It's like very close to my melodic stuff. So it was like, let me try out. You know, it was like really quick. The mix was produced like in 2.5 hours. So it's like bam. It was like, because the vocal was cool. They played me the album like a couple of months back, and I was like very like impressed. Because like all the songs were like so good, the way he translated the electronic approach into this kind of folk country music was incredible. For me as like a musical approach guy, so I was like, yeah, let me work on the vocals, I like the vocals. There's like really transformation. It's like just cycles. So today in the US people call it EDM, so it's like getting a little bit back into Europe, calling it EDM as well. It used to be like, it started like with acid house, and it turned into like this very big generation, which was like the rave generation. Back then everyone was calling it like techno. And there was like a movement, and like then there was like split up of different genres, and there was the development from 20 years back to now. And now, like since 2 years in the US, it's picking up as well finally. And similar stuff are happening like it used to happen back in the days in Europe with the transition of the music, just like a little bit quicker. So I think like people will get more into different genres and understand the difference, and like getting more informed about the music they like, about the artists. So it'll be like something very interesting. Actually, I don't know. Like to produce an album takes so much like energy, time, passion. And I'm like touring a lot right now, so I feel like this year is all about like trying to like really focus on the EDX signature sound and bring back like the real EDX vibe, which I felt like with this like big room sound that was like taking over the US lately was a little bit lost. So and next year I don't know, maybe not, who knows. It's all about the fans. If they want the album, I can like try to do an album. Hi guys, it's EDX and you're watching Daily Beat.